show.
Oh, did you like it?
Yes.
It feels good.
Can you play something for me? How long have you been playing the guitar?
7 years.
7 years since
Yeah.
you were like 1.
Since I was 7.
You both look very young and fresh-faced to be stars of the West End.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It's really exciting, definitely.
It's amazing.
Especially performing in front of a live audience many times a week. It's just a great experience.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we both love it. Everyone loves it.
Everyone
Do you all
loves
get
it.
along? Because there's lots of kids in the
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah, we all get along.
We all get along.
Quite
There's
well.
there's always like a few
Little moments.
little moments.
But when you
We're
get out on
kids,
stage,
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we always
But
manage to
we're
pull ourselves together.
What did you do before this? Did you always want to be in shows?
Yeah, I love doing shows. I love doing acting, especially school plays. They were my favourite.
Uh-huh.
And I did a acting class, and it was great.
Uh-huh.
Kind of started my career.
I always did school plays as well, but like mainly just music is what I wanted to do, and I've always wanted to do music, so that's what. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Leah, and I play Marcy, the backup singer in the show.
I'm Jake Zack. I play Zack Mooneyham in the show, and I get to play guitar.
I'll warm up the because I think we're going to change warm up.
Oh, okay, cool.
How you doing, guys?
Good, yeah.
I'm good.
Hello there, Florence. Nice to meet you. Have a seat.
Okay.
Now it's very nice to meet you all, and we're just you're about to go into warm up
Yes.
of the show.
This is how Flo warms up.
This is yeah. Look, you look rather glamorous, Flo.
Yeah, she's very.
Tell me, before you did School of Rock, did you know? I mean, you know about the film, but had you seen it? Did you like the film? Was it something that was on your radar?
Yeah, I'd seen the film years ago, and it's kind of always been one of my favourites. It's kind of a cult
It was a
classic, I
massive
think, for a
hit.
generation. Yeah.
Massive hit. So
Yeah.
did you think that sometime you would be recreating Jack
No,
Black?
I mean, that kind of thing never crosses your mind
No.
to kind of follow in the steps of those kind of people. But that film is kind of it's once a year at least for me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I like those ones.
But since I've started auditioning for this, I haven't watched it because I know I'd try and stuff would go in there. Yeah, and I don't want to copy him. I want
Because
to.
you have that difficult task of having to recreate sort of the role
Yeah, I think
without
it's,
copying. You-
Yeah,
you've got to-
I think it's about just taking the energy and the enthusiasm and the love for music and the kind of the relationship with the kids and not copying exactly what he does.
So tell me, kids, you can be honest. What's he like to work with?
It's amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing?
It's really nice, on and off.
Really?
Scary.
Uh-huh.
Very
There you go.
inspirational.
Inspirational. Okay.
Inspirational.
And it's scary.
Now,
Scary? Hang on. Let's go. Why am I scary?
your talent.
Why am I scary?
Your beard and stuff.
Oh, my beard and stuff.
Your beard scares me.
Now, the film has lots of music in it, but Andrew Lloyd Webber decided to adapt it to the stage and included a whole lot of new stuff. And a lot of the music is really fun, and you've
Yeah.
got a beautiful song in the show.
Yeah. I love it.
It's like
Head
a
of the Rocker.
moment where all of a sudden it goes into music theatre.
Yeah.
yeah.
I love singing that song. More
You've got
and
a
more.
beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you very much. I really enjoy it, and it's nice for that character to, you can, with that song, you can delve into that character a bit more
Yes.
and really see who she is and why she's got to the kind of uptight persona that she's got to.
Because Flo's so good in that moment. I kind of, because my job there is just to sit and listen. But sometimes I forget about the scene because she's so good in it. It just kind of, I forget to be Dewey, and it's because it's so, it just draws you in. A performance like that just draws you in. But yeah.
That's like the only time he's been nice to me in the whole night, I suppose. That's really nice. Thanks.
Now, there is an old adage saying, don't listen to this, kids, do not work with children or animals.
Yeah.
And here you are with, in a week, you have maybe come in contact with 39 kids. How is that?
No, it's great. I haven't, in the show I don't get in contact with the kids nearly as much as Dewey does, and it's a shame actually that I don't have more to do with you guys. But I really like it. It keeps things fresh, and I think every day we have 3 teams of kids, so it keeps things fresh throughout the week.
Yeah,
and,
but you must turn around occasionally and think, oh, you're on tonight.
Yeah, and sometimes if one of them's ill or something, you'll find someone else from another team that kind of keeps it fresh, and it's kind of, you're not on stage with the same people every night, and so some of the younger actors, they do, they've each made the role their own within their team as well, so it informs your performance a little bit differently every night. And
I get the feeling that this show is very much a baby of Andrew Lloyd Webber's. He really had a vision for it, and the workshops in New York. What was he like to work with?
He's always been lovely to me. He seems really lovely.
Hates me.
Hates you?
Hates me.
Hates
It's
him,
hard
but
when it
loves
happens,
me.
isn't it?
Yeah,
They
it's
get
really
liking
hard.
for you.
Yeah.
It's awkward actually.
Yeah,
isn't
it became really awkward. I got through the net in the auditions, and then day one he was like, "What have I done?"
See, that is daunting, to go into an audition in front of Andrew Lloyd Webber. You all had to do that.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, though, in a way, it should have been one of the scariest auditions. But I found it one of the most relaxing. It was
Because why?
All the team there, just John and Lawrence and Andrew were just, I don't know, they were really welcoming and chilled out and took time to chat and put you at ease and just really friendly and down to earth. So yeah, what in theory could have been like a really overwhelming situation I really enjoyed it actually. Yeah.
I was really overwhelmed by it.
Really?
No, I'm joking. Yeah, they are. They're
Because musical is not necessarily your background so much, is it?
No, I'm kind of come from more of a straight theatre background, and film and
So
TV.
did you ever think you would find yourself in a musical?
Well, I did one before. I did one at the Donmar a few years ago,
Okay.
and I've always liked musicals. They've always kind of been. I mean, I don't want to say guilty pleasure, but they've always been a pleasure of mine. But I think it's a rock musical, so you don't have to.
You're about to do physical warm up. What does that involve?
Stretches.
Stretching.
Jumping.
Yep.
Jake messing around with his friend.
Yeah.
Usually there's a gang of about 4 of them.
Getting a stitch.
A game of Stitch to prepare for the show.
Yeah.
Get you focused.
Then you've really worked hard.
The show is very active. You've got lots of dancing. Did it take a lot to learn all of the choreography?
Not really. It just to get in the right places on the stage. That was the main thing. To keep remembering what the colours are with our desks.
Okay.
Oh, there's marks.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
marks on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yes, of
So they
course.
put the desks and
And that takes time, doesn't it?
the traffic and floor
It is.
patterns.
Revolving stage. I have an issue with revolves, so that's taken me a while.
Flow and revolves.
Is this a subject of therapy or?
She's so poised and graceful unless she's on a revolve.
Unfortunately.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I remember in tech, you were like, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I can't act on a revolve.
I think I've been traumatised ever since I was in a show where they had a revolve going one way and then kind of like a ring of a revolve going the other way, and I had to step over it like nothing was happening. And I literally can't do it. I'm like,
Because this show has everything, moving in and flying out and zooming around.
I get
It's
very
really.
nervous with revolves.
How would you describe this show to people who haven't seen it?
I would say it's in your face, energetic, fun. Escapism, and there's something in there for everyone to relate to. I think we all went through periods of time, I think, when you're children where you don't feel like you're listened to, and you feel that your voice is not considered worth listening to.
How would you describe the show?
Oh gosh, it's kind of a mix between a kind of rock gig. Like I feel like the theatre itself, and it feels like somewhere you go to watch a rock show.
Yeah, it does.
So
I think actually the opening scene very much you feel like you could be.
and they have all the lights down and
Teachers pay at the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
It really is like being at a concert.
Yeah. So it's
So-
kind of a mix between that and then just, I think, a really touching story, like just how Dewey's character grows throughout and how he affects the kids, and he ends up with this like real purpose and self-worth that maybe you wouldn't have seen at the beginning. Yeah.
Leah, how does the show feel for you?
Well, it's really fun. I love all the choreography, all the jumping up and down, and
Yeah.
all the dancing and the singing. And
You get to be a backing singer.
yeah, it's so much fun, all the dancing. And you get to sing in a trio with two really nice people, and you get to sing in the band, and it's amazing, especially watching all the people play their instruments and rocking out in the background. You really have a good time.
How does the show feel for you?
It's great. We all love it. Interact with the band
And you
everyone
play
on
live,
stage.
don't you?
Yeah.
They're amazing.
I know. He was playing for me
There
before.
are
Oh my
still
God.
some people that say, "Oh no, they're not actually playing live." And stuff.
What do they know? What do they know?
That's flattering.
We
It's just
are.
like they can't
We are.
believe.
Convince
Yeah.
them.
It's pretty cool as well because I get to be with the parents during the kind of competition at the end of the show. I get to be in the auditorium and I just get to watch it, and I've never got used to it. Just gone there, like every night. Like we're looking at each other going.
That's great. Thank you so much for taking
Yeah.
time
Thank
out.
you.
Have a good warm up and a great show tonight. And if you haven't seen School of Rock, get on down to the new one.